everyone, Bree here. So the world is starting to open back up, and so that is forcing companies and people to implement some creative methods of enforcing social distancing. So today I am going to be looking at some of the more creative methods that businesses and people have been utilizing, and I might even try a little bit out myself. So yeah, let's get going on that. Okay, so the first item on this list is human-shaped objects, and I find this one just so creepy because they basically put mannequins at tables to try to make the restaurant look more full so people aren't sitting so close together. I would rather they just spread the tables further apart, but I guess that ruined the ambiance or whatever of the restaurant, but I feel like creepy mannequins sitting at tables ruins it a bit more. That's just me. Mannequins kind of creep me out though. So, yeah. Okay, the cardboard cutouts aren't as creepy. It's still just a little weird though. Okay, what? That they dressed up blow-up dolls. Okay. Yeah, I'm moving on. That's just creepy. Okay, so this one's non-human shaped objects, and I love this. That is so cute. Just little dinosaurs throughout the restaurant. I mean, that is definitely going to lift spirits, I think, because, I mean, it's a scary time right now, and yeah, it can seem kind of dark going into a restaurant with everyone so spaced out, but then you're being spaced out with a little cardboard dinosaur? I mean, that's gonna make you smile at least, right? What? They like put a like greenhouse around each of the tables. I mean, yeah, that's probably the best method of social distancing that I've seen, but I don't know about like cost efficiency for the restaurants. And I mean, it looks like this is only for their outdoor seating. So, I mean, that's all weather outdoor seating because it's not really outdoor seating. You're inside a little tarped greenhouse thing. But I think it works. Okay, like this looks like, you know, when your dog goes to the vet and needs a cone on its head. That's what this looks like. Like, okay, you guys have been to the vet, here's your cone of shame now. And I've asked how they eat with that, but their food's inside their little cone too. But still, that is so awkward. I feel like I would feel really claustrophobic in that. I'm claustrophobic anyway, so that might just be me. But it's interesting, to say the least. And I also don't think that's quite 6 feet, guys. Just saying. I'm gonna put tarps around you guys. Like, PVC pipe and tarps. Yeah. That's just weird. It doesn't look good. The mannequins looked better than this. I don't even know barriers like between people, and that's not keeping you 6 feet apart. Like these tables are still super close together here. I feel like this is just okay. Yeah, we tried. Nah. Okay, we have more of the tarps between people, and I mean, I feel like. Okay, the problem with this is these people probably aren't the people that need to be separated. They probably came together. They're living in the same house anyway. You don't need to social distance from people that you're living in the same house with. Like, they're going to then leave and get in the same car. So what exactly is the point of this? Meanwhile, her back is to this stranger that she doesn't know, and that's not 6 feet apart. Like, that's where the social distancing needs to be. So I don't think this does any good. I love this. It's like a giant inner tube. Oh my! This is great. I'm all for this, guys. I mean, super uncomfortable, but... Okay, so like this restaurant in Maryland is bumper tables. Like, you all have an individual table and you just walk around. I don't know how that works. To keep customers 6 feet apart once it begins to take seated dinners. Okay. Well, I guess that's your own table and you just walk around, and do you even get to sit down? I don't know. It cracks me up though. I'm getting a kick out of it. That's my favorite so far, definitely. Oh yes, I've seen this one. They have hats with pool noodles on them to keep all the customers 6 feet apart. This is actually what inspired me to do this video, because I saw that and I was like, that is so creative. And again, it's just something that kind of lightens the mood a little bit. Like, it's hard to be all somber about the state of the world when you're looking around and you just see a bunch of grown adults with pool noodles on their heads. It's great. I love it. So this is another one I've actually seen where this park, I guess, put lots of circles on the grass that are spaced 6 feet apart, so everyone has their own personal circle, which is a cool way to encourage like getting out and staying social distanced. I mean, it's not as entertaining as pool noodles on the head, but I guess it's okay. And a restaurant that will serve tables via a clothesline. Okay, so how do they like take the orders? Do they just stand 6 feet apart and go, "Hey, what do you want to eat? Our specials are prime rib." I don't know. And also, this table is not at a restaurant, it's out in the middle of nowhere. So I feel like this is not a picture actually from the restaurants. It's interesting though. Ooh, a video of the pool noodles. Yes, please. Where's your pool noodle? Hey, those people aren't wearing pool noodles. Okay, so this is not one that is currently being used for social distancing, I don't think, but it's something that I found that I feel like is perfect for it. I mean, it is literally a personal bubble. It is a solar-powered personal space, apparently. I mean, I don't know like why this was actually invented, but it seems pretty perfect for social distancing to me. I mean, I just find that. And there are like those like giant hamster balls, like walking around in one of those. Totally a legit method of social distancing, right? So here we have someone who is social distancing with a giant hula hoop. Let's check it out.
Exactly 6 feet away from people. So here's how you do it. Well, at least with one Canadian man. He proves social distancing has a new device that you can create, a massive hula hoop. Right. He connected it to his body and walked the streets of Toronto, of course, bumping into everything. Like walking on the sidewalks, look at that, trying to get through the construction. And he said, it just goes to show you how hard it can be, but we can do this.
Wow. That one, you gotta admire that guy, because that did not look like it was easy to make, and it was definitely not easy to walk around in. That was awesome. Okay, so there are some of the most creative social distancing methods that I have seen around. Now I am going to see what I can come up with myself. Let's get to it. Okay, so did a little bit of brainstorming, and I have this box. So my plan here is, oh boy, gonna get inside and find a way to secure it to myself. I think it's gonna go better this way. And this is not 6 feet, but it will make people stay a little bit further away from me. And I just think this is the biggest box that I have to work with. So imagine that this box is 6 feet around, and I'm gonna figure out a way to make this work. Okay. So I have some string here. It's pretty weak string, so I hope it'll do the trick. I'm just gonna take an X-Acto knife and make a hole. Tie that in a knot that will hopefully hold. Not making any promises. Okay. Then I will need to make a hole on the other side. So now to measure how much I need. Very exact measurement here. Yeah, okay. Oh, that would be about what, that? Right. But I will need more to tie it with. So I'm gonna cut to there, I think. Okay. Surely that'll work. See if I can get it through. Thought this was gonna be super easy. I mean, it's not that hard. It's not like the giant hula hoop, but should have just set up some mannequins. But if I carried a mannequin around with me, people would probably avoid me, so I think that would actually be a legit method of social distancing. Especially if I started talking to it. People would think I'm crazy. There you go, foolproof method right there. So hopefully that's a good, that is way too long, guys. I'm gonna be kicking it as I walk. Okay, but it's easier to make stuff shorter than longer, so there's that. I'm just gonna cut the string and tie it again. So I'm gonna be smart about it this time. I'm going to do this. Actually, if I'm gonna be really smart, I'm gonna put this part in the front so that I can see where it's at and tie it while it's on my shoulder. That's what would be really smart, right? Okay, so I'm gonna have a little box there to set that on top of. And yeah, that looks like it's about right, don't you think? Okay. Cool, so we have one side down, and now I just need to do the other. Piece of cake. Where'd my yarn go? Found it. That seems about right, so I'm just gonna tie it off there. Okay, moment of truth. Let's try out my amazing, awesome, foolproof social distancing method. Ta-da! So I should have made the strings closer because I didn't think about the fact that my shoulders aren't that wide, so they're I'm having to really, because otherwise they're gonna fall right off like that. But otherwise, I can wear this and, yeah, it definitely creates a little bit more space. Again, not quite 6 feet, but every little bit counts. I don't think anyone's gonna want to be right next to this box, so I think you have to expect that it will extend for a little bit beyond the boundary of the box. But yeah, I feel like I could maybe install some cloth on the inside and get pockets because women's pants don't have pockets, so that could be super convenient. But there's definitely a lot of potential in this, guys. So thank you for watching this video. If there's any creative social distancing methods that you've seen that I didn't cover in this, please drop it in the comments. I'd love to look at it. I'm really enjoying people's creativity in this time. So yeah, again, thanks for watching. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel. See you guys.